Below the surface, colorful and complex sculptures stand out of the blue. They were created by corals, ancient animals who for 500 million years have been shaping immense reefs. And to this day, they represent less than 1% of the ocean floor, but are the precious home to a fourth of all marine lives. Coral reefs form an ecosystem where balance thrives, and each life has a role to play in preserving it. Life and death are part of keeping that balance, and predators fulfill their duty by regulating the population of their prey. It allows for all species to thrive and take part in the health of their home. However, no one is left helpless here, and it seems everyone found a way to protect themselves. Their tentacles swing with the waves and currents. These are anemones, relatives of corals and jellyfish. Armed with stinging cells, they're beautiful and deadly. Anyone who gets close gets stung. Not everyone, though. They're often the cherished home to anemone fish, who swim freely in their arms. Here, females, who are larger, protect their home and their very precious eggs, whilst the smaller males keep the anemone clean of parasites and sediment. This alliance benefits the fish, who are safely hidden, but also their ally who gets pampered and receives additional nutrients from its residents' food scraps. Not everyone has an anemone to hide in, though, and some have found a clever way to escape predators. They move together in harmony to form one great entity with no leader. To form these great schools, fish rely on a sixth sense, a sensory organ that can detect vibrations in the water, putting them in complete control of their surroundings. Juveniles are not as disciplined yet, and they need to be careful. Predators are roaming. But the school confuses them. The prey they aim at constantly disappears in the crowd. So patiently they wait for the best moment to strike. And when they do, they create chaos. They break the school apart to isolate their target, making it easier to catch. These barracudas and trevallies have realized long ago that working together makes for better results. Predators are vital in an ecosystem. Without them, many species might grow to great numbers and have a negative impact on their home. Even corals, the very builders of these reefs, get preyed on, and the ones who eat them are just as colorful and mesmerizing as they are. This coral fish here is very busy picking out which coral he'll snack on. His long nose allows him to carefully single them out, and even catch some small crustacean that might be hiding between coral tentacles. To defend themselves, fish of this family use camouflage to trick hunters. They often have a black dot as a fake eye, and for these butterflyfish, their tail matches the pattern of their faces. It confuses anyone trying to catch them. But butterflyfish are very sensitive to environmental conditions, and they need healthy reefs to survive and feed on. Which is why these rainbow residents always seem busy. They're parrotfish, and they remove algae that smother corals. These gardeners of the reef have the perfect tools for their task, a durable beak. This beak also enables them to bite off chunks of coral skeleton. By doing so, parrotfish free up some space on the reef, allowing for a larger diversity of corals, sponges, and clams to find a place to live on. Parrotfish are not the only ones with an exceptional jaw. In the murky sandy patches, the large Titan triggerfish is searching for a meal, displaying an incredible strength, often followed by others who patiently wait for any leftovers. And this one seems to have found something delicious, perhaps a crab or a tasty clam, a meal worthy of such dedication. To the great delight of scavenging fish, there's always something left. And it seems this wrasse has found an urchin shell to its taste. Triggerfish protect coral reefs with their strong teeth. They snack on the tough sea urchins and the venomous coral-eating crown of thorns, both of which are species that can easily become invasive and cause great damage. Human activity has been harming the balance of the reefs, and 50% of them have died in the last 30 years. Not all hope is lost, though. With time and protection from harm that marine protected areas can offer, corals can create beautiful reefs again. But for that, they need the help from all of their precious residents.